Good day to each and everyone and Assalamualaikum. My 10 chosen topics or lessons are the Lesson 27, the water cycle, Lesson 4, the rock cycle, Lesson 5, the water resources, Lesson 13, the sun, Lesson 24, mountain, Lesson 5, earthquake, Lesson 2, models of the earth, Lesson 3, plate tectonics, Lesson 28, plains, and Lesson 6, the volcanoes. The water cycle. The water cycle is an extremely important process because it enables the availability of water for all living organisms and regulates weather patterns on our planet. Just like our lives, we human persons are very important too. We also have process, goals in our life to make us live. Just like the flows of the water to precipitation, even we have a lot of problems, just cry and it will solve your problem. Because sometimes we are so very full that it gets heavy inside that we need to make it out to feel better. Human is like a water, but the difference is water never leave. It keeps on coming back, while human, even you do good things, they will leave you hanging without any reason. So, water cycle are also a life cycle. As a person, I believe that even there's a lot of differences between these two, they have a main goals, either that's if it's get heavy, they fall. The rock cycle. One of the most important substances found on Earth is rocks. There's a different types of rocks and each one can be used to serve different kinds of purposes. Rocks can be used as a building materials, to build tools, to enhance the beauty and utility of homes, and even to clean surfaces. We humans interact with the rock cycle by mining rocks for useful minerals such as gold and for fuels such as coal, oil, and gas. Rock is a very important role in our life because without rock, we cannot able to drive safely on road that made with cement and form rocks. Also, we cannot able build homes that made with rocks. Water resources. Water is one of the natural resources which are found in an adequate amount. It is an essential source for the existence of life on the planet Earth. Water are very important for human being. Without water, we cannot able to live. Water resources including the rain, groundwater, and surface water. This rain makes our plant alive, and groundwater, for example, the well, spring, falls, while the surface water, these include the oceans, river, stream, ponds, and etc. Through surface water, we can able to swim and enjoy in the beach with our family. Water makes us hydrated, regulates our body temperature. We can cook, drink, do agriculture, irrigation, washing, and etc. The sun. Nothing is more important to us on earth than the sun. Without the sun heat and light, our world would be a lifeless. The sun warms our seas, us steers our temperature, generates our weather patterns, and gives energy to the growing green plants that provide the food and oxygen for our life. Sun plays a big role in our daily life. Our body produces vitamin D when we are exposed in sunlight. Also, we can also get vitamins from certain foods that needs the supplement of the sun and ensure vitamins in our blood. Without the sun, Earth's land, water, and air would be all frozen solid. Lives on Earth would be cease to exist. The mountains. Mountains in our daily life provide us with many important goods, including wood, pastures for livestock, clean air. All are provided by mountain ecosystem through complex processes that are maintained by the community of different species and their interaction between them and with the abiotic environment. Some of us use mountains for extracting natural resources like water, wood, food, fuel, power, and minerals. Tourists also like to visit mountains for activities such as hiking, biking, and camping. Earthquake. Earthquakes cause the landslides, mudslides, surface rupture, and liquefaction of the soil that affect us humans. This kind of hazard can never predict, but it could be prevented. A powerful earthquake can destroy buildings, factories, shops, roads, bridges, and schools. This causes many people to become homeless. Furthermore, earthquakes can cause disruption to public service like transport systems and communication connections. Earthquakes can have immediate and long-term impacts on our health. Immediate health impacts include trauma-related deaths and injuries from the secondary effects of the earthquake, like drowning from the tsunamis or burns from fires. Also, earthquakes builds mountains, enriches soils, regulates the planet's temperature, concentrates gold and other rare metals, and maintains the sea's chemical balance. Models of the Earth. Maps and globes are very important tools for us to identify place on the Earth's surface. Both are representation of the real Earth at a manageable size. In our daily life, for example, the tourists, they use this map to travel around the world so they could find a better place for them. Map help us figure out where are we, give us inspiration to think where we want to go. Maps give us a glimpse into how we should understand the world. A map isn't just a picture of a place, it's a connection to the memories we have in that place. Plate tectonics. Plate motions cause mountains to rise where plates push together or converge, and continents to fracture and oceans to form where plates pull apart. The continents are embedded in the plates and drift passively with them. These plate tectonics are the reason why we are alive in the Earth. Through this, we can able to have our own home. Earth's oceans might not exist if water were not periodically subsumed by the planet's mantle and then released. If there is no plate tectonics, no mountains will emerge, and the mountains that are on our planet now might disappear completely. In the end, our continents will be completely flattened and might end up underwater. The plains. Plains landforms in our daily life are one of the great importance in the agricultural sector. This is because the sediments which make up the various types of plain landforms contribute immensely to fertility. Through plains, we humans can do good communication routes such as railways, roads, airports. Plain landforms are excellent for sporting activities as they provide us level ground for sports and other recreational activities that we can do. Plains provide us good sources of minerals resource such as coal, tin, and petroleum. The volcanoes. Volcanoes spew hot, dangerous gases, ash, lava, and rock that are powerfully destructive. Many of us humans have died from volcanic blast. Volcanic eruption can result in additional threats to health such as floods, mudslides, power outages, drinking water contamination, and wildfires. Over geologic time, volcanic eruption and related processes have directly and indirectly benefited us. Volcanic materials ultimately break down and weather to form some of the most fertile soils on the earth, cultivation of which has produced abundant food and fostered civilizations. Without volcanoes, most of Earth's water would still be trapped in the crust and mantle. Early volcanic eruption led to the Earth's second atmosphere, which led to Earth's modern atmosphere.